Oh.
We are all vegetables.
Alrighty, we're back with another session of log. Yay!
Yay! You guys ready to play
Yay!
Makers?
Huh?
Vegetable edition.
Veggie edition?
Seven's not real.
Veggie
So this
Taylor
whole
edition.
time we're actually waking up right now. We are back at the Wishmakers.
Yes.
Oh my god!
We're back with Sterling in the tent.
No! Not this!
It was all Sterling's like
It
dream.
was all a
Yeah, this
dream.
has all been Sterling's
Dude,
dream.
That would be fucking wild. Sterling comes to, he's sitting in the chair across from Mr. Garter.
And he says,
Zoe
"Like the
still is
dream?"
on his shoulder.
Yeah. Damn.
Dude,
Seven's
that
not
would,
there
that
at
would
all.
actually be
Seven's not-
insane.
That would be kind of insane.
So trippy.
Anyway, so. You guys ready to play? We're gonna probably not do introductions, and I'll do a small recap.
We're
since
missing
kind of-
Betsy, who
yeah.
plays Makaria.
You know who we are.
Or you can just click the little tags names below us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You click on the buttons, or squint and read our little could have been done better little name banner
Hey.
things.
Pretty good.
It does the job.
Some of it's a
Season
little,
3.
it's a little rough to read.
Yeah, if you got long names.
Season 3, it'll be easier to read.
Imagine having long character,
Yeah.
race, and class, and
Yeah.
Instagram handles.
Yeah.
There's only one.
It's me. It's me.
Overachiever. Alrighty. So, last time we played, you guys did a shit ton of investigating. So you guys actually ended up going to the Ligeris estate, and Cyril actually finally got her reunion back with the in-laws, but as much as this was a monumental occasion for Cyril, it was kind of overshadowed by the whole Imbuite investigation and claims against Cal and Thravian. But with new motives in mind, the party does go to investigate the murder that had happened in kind of the time in between that you guys had visited the Galoon estate and the time that you guys had woken up. So basically investigating who was murdered, thinking it might have been Alan. Come to realize that it was actually his farmhand, Chloe Dracos. And kind of investigating and actually being able to talk to Senor Civilar Soltis, we're able to investigate the murder on property as temporary interns. Ooh, we'll see how long that lasts. But with your investigations, you kind of discovered that Chloe Dracos had been, over the time that she had been working with Alan, going out to sea and diving by the docks on the property, apparently looking for some seemingly treasure, metals. And she does have some pretty cool, interesting little magical items that she did collect over time, including a bag of devouring, which Seven put his nice little feathery hands into, and yeah, he lost those feathers. He has little skeleton feathered pins left. His hands are gone. But
my prized feathers.
we don't know if they're gonna grow back. So basically, they also found a little lens, which was a lens or viewing lens into the plane of water, but don't have the necessary focus to see clearly through. And during this investigation, they find a few interesting facts that the whatever suspicious stuff that Alan had when the party had done their heist seems to be gone now. Alan is now missing, and taken some of the suspect items with him. It's not looking good for him. But they also investigated the scene of the crime and noticed that Dracos was murdered as she was unarmed, and there seemed to be an argument and scuffle before she was actually finally killed. You also found out that Alan's father, Moulton, had died a few years past. And yeah, definitely pretty interesting. But with their investigations coming to basically an end for the Gallen estate, party kind of makes their way to, kind of followed by Murkos, their supervisor, uh basically their what do you call it, babysitter. Basically, he's leading you guys the way back to Senior Silzar, Soltis. So he kind of bring you guys up, and Soltis kind of sees you guys approaching and kind of turns to acknowledge you guys. And
Alrighty.
did you see what you needed to find? Anything of interest you found in your investigations?
I found too much.
He
I'm
kind of
sure-
looks at you and look at your hands, and he goes, "He touched the trap, didn't he?"
It
And
wasn't
Marcos
a
was like,
trap.
"It was.
disarmed
It was.
something, and then
He
something
did.
else was there.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much." And Soltis kind of looks down and goes, "Amateur investigators
What?
and detectives."
Yeah, but you investigate this, dude. And he's gonna try to punch
With what? It's his nubs?
Well, no.
his nose.
We're just gonna pick him up by
You
the back.
kind of
Well, no,
punch
she's all
in,
crooked.
and you hit right into his armor,
Shit.
and you can just feel the feathers just
No!
wrap as you see a few of them
No,
fall
your
to the ground.
pins!
Your little
7!
pins.
No!
Anyways, I'm turning towards Aaron. We looked around everywhere we wanted to look, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
And I'm sure you got a report from Mercus?
Mm-hmm. He
All
will.
of our
Regarding-
findings.
Yes.
I mean, I would still like to hear from any interesting inferences that you would like to make. It's always good to have another perspective to look onto things.
Oh.
You could actually see that he seems actually genuinely interested in what you guys have to say.
Yeah. We did find that one note that looked very suspicious.
The one to Silverport.
Yeah. It looked like there was some sort of bribe going on.
We also found that... Well, we found evidence of what could be the Iron Toad being kept in the kennel.
Mm-hmm.
Scorch marks and pretty much like,
There was a blast in the corner,
yeah,
wasn't there?
Mm.
not a good place to keep one.
Especially with the dogs.
Hmm. We also found, you guys have already seen this part. Box missing under the bed, and I'm sure you guys have noted something in the bathroom floor has been removed.
Yes, we did see that.
What else? I'm trying to think of anything else that they... Oh, there's a secret room in the farmhouse.
Mm-hmm, that was the trapped room.
Yes, and inside was some material to go like water diving. We
Mhm.
did dive to see what it was all about. There's a shipwreck. It's
Mm-hmm.
nearby the port over here.
And over by the docks, Macaria found that the scuffle that was had was really one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Which if Alan was paranoid, it's possible that he could have found out that Dracos was doing that treasure hunting in the ocean and could have led to a falling out, though that also kind of seems unlikely too, given how
If
Alan
he did
normally is.
if he did the crime with the imbuite and he didn't kill anyone
Wait,
then,
sorry,
we'll have to
imbuite?
Huh.
How does this have to do with anything with the imbuite investigation?
Well, I assume that he's so paranoid because he was the cause of the imbuite crime.
As far as I'm not in charge of that investigation, but I was told that that it was the prime suspect is Cal. So you're saying Cal's involved in this?
No, I think Cal's been set up.
By who?
Possibly Alan or a third party.
So you're saying the two investigations are connected?
Mm-hmm.
Seems unlikely, but
Wouldn't someone who has stolen imbuite want to have an iron toad to refine it?
yes, I mean, I have been told that iron toads are used for refinery, but he also has ownership of the Galoon ironworking, which could be possible that he had purchased that for his own company. So I we cannot say that he had purchased the toad for just an possible imbuite theft. That seems to be a jump of logic there, but sorry, it's hard for me to understand why these two were in connections, but as I'm here to investigate the murder, but I'll mention it with a few of my colleagues and see if there's possible a thread there, but
Well,
we'll see.
you see, if Alan is somehow tied into both, um, wouldn't it make sense for if something as crazy as a murder to happen on his property, doesn't it make sense for him to maybe get spooked if he had if he was truly guilty of another crime, such as stealing the imbuite? Something like a murder happening on his property would make sense for him to up and run when he sees that.
In a way, I can see that as a potential, but as far as I know, that Alan had became paranoid, as you say, because of the unwanted guests that were sent by his uncle. And that was the beginning of his paranoia. I from what I've heard, that he does not have the best relationships with the DeHost family, but uh, I'm not quite sure if we're ready to make the connections that Alan is connected with the imbuite.
That's
Theft.
absolutely fair. Though
Again,
we will continue to look into our theories and present any evidence that we can find.
yes. Sure. But
All right.
he kind of looks. It starts to look a little bit more unimpressed as you guys are continuing to talk, but he goes and says, it could be possible that what you're saying is true. I'm not going to discredit that, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm here to find out who is the murderer of Dracos, and if it was Alan or his disappearance is related to this murder, or if the murderer had, let us say, kidnapped uh Alan as well. This is all possibilities that we're considering.
Mm-hmm. Before we head out, I guess. Do you know how long Dracos was working for Alan? Mr.
As far as
Galoon?
as far as I've known, she had been working for him for a short few years. I believe uh one of the guards was saying that she had been working here for about 2 years.
2 years. Dracos is a human, right? Jen?
Yeah, yeah,
Hello?
yeah, yeah. I said
Oh.
yes. Oh, sorry, I
Oh,
might
I
have got
didn't
cut out.
hear.
I don't think
Oh,
that was
I
you.
might have got cut out, guys. Oh, you know what? It's also probably the thing is I'm not on browser. I'm on normal
Oh.
Discord, so that's probably why I
Cut
got
out
cut
in a
out.
while.
Yeah, you haven't cut
Yeah.
out, and I just don't know if
That's
that
because
got
I've
picked
been
up.
on browser.
You've been a
Yeah, no,
little.
I got 100% got cut out because
Oh,
I
shit.
said what I've said twice. So I'm gonna go switch out to browser.
She's like slightly quieter than before. It was just me.
Been there for 2
Yes.
years.
I have her on 100% too.
Yeah, there you go. I should also.
Oh, now she's a good better. Okay.
There you
Turn
go.
you back down a little bit.
I've
then.
also messed with my mic settings here too as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's
Alright.
human?
Yes. Yes, she is.
How long was when did Mountain get arrested again?
2 years
Oh, that
ago.
was about 50
Oh no, he
years.
died 2 years ago.
He died 2 years ago though.
You got
Hmm.
captured 50 years ago?
Yeah, he got captured about 50 years ago.
Captured 50 years ago, died 2 years ago.
I need to write that down.
Okay. Do you guys have any other questions or stuff?
Mm-mm. Not that I can think of. Well, I suppose we will continue our investigations elsewhere.
We'll contact you if we find anything new.
Yes, and please make sure we're able to stray on the toad.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's
on the
Durin
things
sounds like
things
he got in
do.
trouble.
Okay. All right.
Oh. Did we this is me asking. Did we want to check out the uncle or no? Because we can get directions from the guard. Or if you have any questions about the uncle, we could probably ask Civilar Soltis.
Yeah.
Is something we do still need to go do.
Go for it. If you just want to ask,
I,
go for
I
it.
wouldn't.
I don't know.
Alan's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Has he been with the family long? Is he a relative of
He is of the DeHaast family.
mhm.
The DeHaast family is a uh from as far as I understand with the family dynamics that they're a family that has originated in Waterdeep, but many of them live all across the Sword Coast. They are known for their wine empire.
Mhm.
Do we happen to know if he was by blood part of the family, or did he marry in somehow?
Oh God, from the family drama stuff. Oh God,
Mm.
I do not keep up with the tabloids as much as I do. Um, I think, as far as I know, he might be. I think he is part of the DeHost family.
By blood.
I think so.
Okay. Do you know why Alan might be so paranoid about his why his uncle might have sent people over to see him? Did we already ask this?
From not really. From what we've found in the investigations with the paperworks and stuff, and a few of the rumors that have been circulating, it just seems like the DeHost family in general are just tired of supporting the Galoon family. That just they've been tired of supporting them. And as far as I know, it's not just the uncle, it's the whole of the family.
Hmm.
Oh.
The whole of the family. Do you know how many members are part of the DeHouse family?
I don't know.
Is it a large house?
It is. I mean, there's multiple family members, but I don't know how large it is. Again, I don't keep up with the upper echelon family news.
All right. Um. You guys have any questions?
Directions? How to get there?
Oh yes. Could you point us in the direction of the uh of Alan's uncle's estate? Maybe you could go and pay him a visit.
That's in Boulder's Gate.
What?
Oh.
Oh shit! He's too
Oh.
far away.
Oh dear.
Oh, we were never
Well,
gonna
it's a
do
good
that
thing.
job.
It was a good thing that fucking Alan wasn't. I
Maybe
mean,
that's
Sterling's not
why.
saying this. Sterling's not saying this. This is me. We were never gonna get fucking payment from Alan for doing the job, and it would not have made sense for us to show up so quickly after being like, "Oh, the job's done." Oh, ho, ho. Glad we didn't do that. Anyways, holy shit, Baldur's Gate. Bald.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate. Bald.
Huh.
Um.
Wasn't expecting that.
I know.
Oh shit. Well, that makes it a little easier on what we might be doing next.
Yeah.
Not going over there.
Not going to uncle's.
But where are we
Um.
gonna go?
Well, we have to go grab the. You know.
Uh-huh.
We have to go make sure the toad is scryable again.
I gotta fix my feathers.
And I feel like it's already pretty late in the day, huh?
It is kind of evening, like around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been
Um.
investigating for a while.
Anybody have any other questions?
Nope.
Don't believe so.
No.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Oh, sweetie! Soon, let's get off this property, man. It's free, Zoe.
If no one has any questions, we'll head out. Again, we'll contact you if we see anything.
We look forward to
All right.
continuing working with you. Sterling does a little
Yes.
salute.
Quite.
He just kind of looks back. He registers. You can kind of tell with his face, but he's not making any gestures.
Sterling will at ease.
Jaren's waving.
I was staring at his hands.
Righty.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yes.
Leave the
Right.
property.
When we're far enough away, I'm be like, so, we need to go back to the bar.
Back to
The bar, yeah.
Oh,
the bar.
right. Right.
Oh, the bar.
Yeah, the bar where our friend Luther is.
Oh, right. That was both me. That was me being confused, but it makes sense for Sterling to be confused too. So, you know it works. Right. To the bar. I could go for some drinks.
Sarah just slapped her face. That's me.
I'm assuming they're off the property and walking as they're talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Where's
Hmm.
Sterling's gonna
Oh, Zoe can
nervously look
be
at Zoe.
transformed if she
Yeah.
wants, but
Wherever she's at. Is she still on like Jaren's shoulder? I think that's where she was last.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um
You can hop off, flutter a bit, and then whoosh.
Transform back. There you go. Zoe's now a human
Nice
once
diving,
again.
Zoe.
Thank you.
You guys pulled that off pretty well.
Too bad we couldn't find anything.
Indeed.
Sterling kind of looks back down the pathway at like the Gallon Estate. Galoon Estate. Fuck. Galoon Estate.
Balloon.
And then he turns back to Zoe. And he's going to ask, hey, last night when we snuck into the Galoon Estate, weren't you in the water near the docks?
Yes.
You didn't happen to see Dracos down there, did you?
No, I didn't see anything really. Looks at DM. I missed something.
As far as you know,
Nothing, right?
no. Yeah, you're too worried about getting pelted by arrows
I would
and from
get
crossbows.
happened.
Yeah.
After we left. But
Sorry, I can't be of more assistance.
we still have Alan as our top suspect for the imbuite stuff. But who is stealing Alan? Because I honestly don't think it's him who killed Dracos.
Oh.
Unless
You don't?
Well, killing someone on your own property, I feel like brings more attention than you'd want.
But it's weird that Dracos joined 2 years. I assume the same time, around the same time that he lost his father. And she had been diving to grab stuff. And so 2 years of not knowing your field hand is diving in the night?
He might have had other priorities, like trying to run the family business or get his father's company off the ground. Did he seem like the type to micromanage?
All I know is he seemed like a shifty dude. Hiring people who have bags like that.
Silverport, we learned from Marcos, is at which station? I remember him mentioning it, but I can't remember which one it was.
What was the question that Marcos had said?
Silverport?
The one that
Yeah,
got
so
bribed?
Silverport, yeah, so he was the one who got bribed, it seems like. And he was stationed at the watch, where there was a guard stationed to watch at that little entrance area by the docks. into the
Oh.
cellar
Yeah,
of wines.
it was the Galoon. It was one of his own.
Oh,
One
at
of
the
his own
docks.
people.
Yeah, so it's not at the docks, but it's the door that leads to the docks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Silverport was somewhere in like the field ward like wall
No.
section.
No,
Nah.
no.
'Cause it's not the watch, right? It's just one of his personal
Silverport
guards.
is the name. Yeah, it's the name, the last name.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
but it's of one of his own personal guards
Yes.
at his estate, not the watch.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So he pretty much bribed one of his own men to be like,
Kind of blind.
haha, you didn't
I
see
saw
nothing, hee hee, hoo hoo.
I'm doing something. Don't look at me.
A few days ago, he told him to say that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Which,
but for
a
what?
few days ago, the imbuite got stolen. Da-da-da!
Dun dun dun.
Say it out loud.
I still think we can't rule him out as the murderer. Because he does seem a little on edge. And if he did get paranoid after we kind of showed up at his place last night,
Yes.
I think maybe getting another curveball of finding out that your field hand had been taking magical items off of like your property-ish. And the ocean's technically not his property, but finding out that, you know, suddenly your place gets raided and then your field hand's been doing some shifty stuff. If he is part of this imbuite theft, then that is it's I'm getting distracted by like noises outside.
I think
Sorry.
I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
I hear it too. It's
It's
like
startling
the tick
me.
tick.
Yeah.
I think somebody's doing fireworks.
Happy New Year.
I think that could add enough stress to make fuck, dude. Make somebody, I think somebody
And
is
it's
actually doing
celebrating.
fireworks. Anyways, I think that's enough stress that could potentially drive somebody to murder. Especially if, you know, in the journal his mother was saying that he's a lot like his father, and his father was a little unhinged. That's my theory.
That's your game theory.
That's my game
That's
theory.
just a game theory.
Are you mad, Pan?
So I don't think we can rule him out quite just yet, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Dang it.
have to look up more stuff to figure it out.
I gotta ask if Alan is married.
He didn't look like the married type.
Was there how big was that bed? Was there
There
two
was just
toothbrushes in
one
that
Oh, yeah?
bathroom?
Oh, it's a single bed.
Single bed.
It was a one
Yeah.
bed.
If he's married, it's an unhappy one.
Oh, dear.
He seemed too young.
You can get married young. It's a little weird, but it's possible.
It could have been a political marriage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No, no.
that too. An
What's
What's
arranged.
marriage?
You're not old enough,
It's like-
Seven.
I want to get married.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah?
no. Wait, sorry. No. I didn't say she didn't say that.
Damn, Cyril.
She goes, your heart's gonna break into 1,000
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah, she says you don't want to marry.
Or do so at your own risk. Low blow at myself.
Aw, that's sad.
Sorry.
Sterling also looks sad at that comment too. So where are we headed? Over to the
To the-
bar.
The bar.
To the bar.
To go
Eye.
see Luther.
To the blind eye.
Yeah, to the
He's-
blind eye.
So basically, you guys head over to the gates to the field ward.
And
Which
we have
one
to
do you guys want to
sneak
go
in.
to?
Which one looks like it's emptier?
What?
I mean, you would have to go either on one side of the sea ward or the other side of the sea ward.
Four, isn't it?
Well, last time we went to the eastern side more, right?
Yeah, so you guys
Yeah.
gotta go to the upper ward. Or not the upper ward, the upper towers is what it's called.
Okay. With
Sneakily.
With
Yeah,
that,
alright.
Cyril will cast Pass Without Trace.
Thank
from
fuck.
Nice.
everything. What?
Yes.
Oh.
I said thank fuck.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, you guys try to sneak on in. I'm gonna make a quick little stealth roll just to see if you guys can sneak in.
With pass, it's advantage or what?
10. Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Oh.
Is that with an advantage? I'm kidding.
No, it's not with an advantage. It just gives you guys a plus 10.
Nice. I was half kidding.
No, you're not.
Seal.
Thanks. I was waiting for someone to do that so I can.
Yeah.
No.
Why are you?
Damn,
Why do you say my name? Oh,
Damn, Sterling,
Girl.
thank God you have that.
I know.
Good.
Damn,
Needs that.
Sterling!
Needs that so
and
bad.
7.
And Seven's just worried about his hands.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I know. Cyril went. She disappeared, dude.
She learned. She knew
She
better.
did that
She
Assassin's
learned.
Creed.
She
She
went
said,
bladed
"I learned from my mistakes."
So, for the most part, without too much trouble, you guys are able to get into the field ward. You guys are in the field ward. You guys head over to the Blind Eye, kind of making a familiar
Mm.
path
Yep.
to the suspicious but incognito entrance of the Blind Eye. Do you guys remember how it gets in? You go in.
The wall.
The lever.
All right. So basically, with a little bit of fumbling around, because you only got to see this once, but
Nah.
you do actually get to be able to go into the Blind's Eye. So on the way there, you actually see that for the most part, people have already started to arrive for tonight's round of fights.
Ew.
It's a little bit more packed, a little bit more chattery than last time that you guys have been here. People already seem to be making bets on tonight's fights.
Who does it look like? Who's fighting?
It's gonna be small. Is one of the fights. They don't seem to have a very lot of many bets on them. But you also see another one of the shadow.
The what?
The small and the
Shadow.
shadow?
The small
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
shadow.
Yeah.
Dang.
But
Why do I
They
feel like
look
the
familiar?
small is actually really large?
Yeah.
I'm betting on
Yeah,
the
it's gonna be-
small.
yeah. So, so pretty much you see the bets. Yeah. Actually, when you guys are kind of like taking a look around, you hear a familiar voice of Irma. Kind of, she goes, "Ah, I see you guys have returned."
Yes. Just gonna. Just checking in.
Yes, I see that. How's the investigations going?
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
I
what happened?
had.
What happened to your hands?
There's a bit of a mishap with a bag of devouring.
A trap.
It was a trap.
You put your hands into the bag of devouring, did you?
I didn't know what it was.
Oh, I'll be glad that you actually still have your hands.
Usually, when I put my hand in the bag, good things happen.
That's not. That wasn't your bag, Seven.
Have you heard any news like so far?
I mean, as far as I know from my old intels from the watch, they seem to still be on the hunt for Cal and Thravian. From as far as I heard, they can't really continue their investigations on the imbuite without their main suspect gone. So it's turned less into an investigation of who stole and more of a manhunt.
There had been reports that kept saying that they saw Calvin, but he was with us the entire time when we arrived. So I find that strange.
You guys know my opinions about Cal.
Yes.
So seeing him, let's say, sweat for a bit, I don't really care. But for Thravian's sake. What?
Yeah, that shit her not caring is funny.
Just me. That's just me laughing. I don't blame
But
her.
for Thravian's sake, I mean,
Mhm.
I see that he is worried about Calvin, and now you guys do say that you were with Cal, but I have some history with him, and I know how crafty he can be.
I don't blame you, really.
You think he did it?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Hmm.
But for Thravian's sake, if he doesn't believe it, then I don't believe it.
Thank you, Irma.
Mm-hmm.
Should Sterling's gonna kind of do a quick little huddle with the party.
Mhm.
Should we maybe ask Calvin some questions?
Yeah.
And he's gonna
Yes.
look at Makaria.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe a zone of truth spell might come in handy here.
Mhm.
Maybe. That might be a good idea.
'Cause,
Ask him a few stuff first, and then
well, we've
we can
asked him
cast it.
before, though.
Maybe he'll be more willing to talk now that we know something is going on with the Galoon estate.
Yeah, but now it's gotten a whole
Mhm.
lot more messy with the murder. If he's somehow tied into this too, it's really not looking good. We are looking for answers. Are we 100% certain that he's going to be truthful with us?
I'm saying we should ask him first.
Knowing him, he
We
might.
have.
Did we check for sus?
I don't think we did. I
No, we
honestly
didn't.
we didn't check.
You guys
which is why
hardly
I'm
do.
saying we never do with the fucking NPCs, man.
Roll for sus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys hardly roll for sus for me.
Well, now's the time to try.
All right. We ask him a few questions. We all stare at him, and then if we have to, we hold him down and cast Zone of Truth.
I think you
Oh
need to
my
hold him
God.
down for
I'm
that.
not saying like literally. I'm just saying like.
Irma kind of smiles overhearing this. She goes, "You're gonna hold him down. Can I be there to watch that happen?"
Oh, wow.
Get knocked down a pig.
No one's getting held down.
I didn't mean it literally. Sterling kind of puts his hands up like, I didn't mean it like that.
Knowing him, we might have to.
Well, he can't stop all of us.
I don't think we're gonna need to hold him down.
Sterling like cracks his knuckles. He goes, ow,
Cyril puts her hand on his Sterling's shoulders and just shakes her head. No.
Sterling, did that hurt to crack your knuckles there?
He cracks his knuckles and goes, ow!
He's like, boy, don't do that.
Anyways.
All right, should we
He's
go
like
talk
a
to
wild animal. He's very strong.
Are we done talking to Irma?
Riley?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go talk to him, I can lead you guys there. That way, none of my staff will look at you guys any suspiciously.
Yes. Please.
And she kind of leads you guys towards the back to the cellars. Opens up the hatch. As you see Dravian, Cal, and our little Kyron sitting.
Little Kyron.
Little Kyron sitting in there.
Kleiner.
Yes, kleiner Kyron. But, kind of look at you up, expectantly. Thravian kind of goes, "Oh, you're back."
Yes.
And see, like, he looks at you guys very hopeful. So,
Nah.
you got it all settled?
It seems it's a bit more complicated than just solving it. I did make a stop to your grandparents.
You can kind of see him look of, oh shit, for a second.
It seems with everything that's put out for them by the Watch, they haven't budged. They still think
Oh,
it was your uncle.
oh,
And maybe you by proxy.
Mm-hmm.
but damn it.
I know.
Well, do you at least know who it was? You guys said you thought it might be a third party. Do you guys know who it was?
We have suspicions about. Is Irma like near?
Yeah, Irma's nearby.
Yeesh. Okay, I'm gonna scoot a little closer, and be like, Jaren's whispering. We have suspicions of it being Alan, but as of this morning, Alan has gone missing.
So the bastard's running.
That, or he might have been kidnapped.
Bastard.
It seemed to have gotten a lot messier. There appears to have been a murder on his property.
What do you mean by bastard?
Sorry, Lily.
What?
Just your comment made me laugh.
Wasn't me, it was Cyril.
Shill's going, you're cussing it
In my vicinity.
Hey, this is what happens when he's spending time with Cal and
Ugh.
venturing out. Alrighty, but
Well,
anyways,
what do you mean by bastard?
And the watch is pretty set on it being Cal.
well, didn't you guys say yourselves that Cal had been with you this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then why do they think it's Cal then?
Can I do a little observation on Calvin as we're talking about him right in front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, he's watching us talk about him right in front of him.
Right in front of him.
Cal's just kind of sitting there. Actually, funny enough, you see him. There's the iron toad on his lap, and he just kind of has a little bit of like a metal plate on his lap, so it's just sitting there. He's
Warming
using it
his
as like a little
legs.
high. Yeah, he's using it, kind of hovering his hands over it like a heater. um. All right, insight. Ooh, poor Cyril.
Yeah, she's.
We. So Cal is just kind of there listening. He's kind of more like it's hard to read. He's just kind of taking in what you guys are saying, and you can see little gears in his head kind of seem to be turning.
Do you guys know of any? I feel like we've already asked this. Any enemies that Alan might have had?
Well, Alan, from I've been interacting with him, he's been kind of. He kind of considers me his rival or some sort. I don't know. He's always had a bit of a weird thing for trying to one up me. But I just thought that he was just had a little bit of a superior complex, so a lot of people either try to kiss ass to him or didn't like him. But he's been quiet. Should I say that in the past few years? But I always thought it was because of his dad dying that he just kind of became a bit more reclusive.
His dad. Um. Did you hear of him doing anything like weird after his dad died? I mean, I know you say
No,
you became more reclusive, but
no, he just kind of wasn't around as much. I mean, I kind of looks away from Cal and Cyril and was like,
Hmm?
I may have not been in Waterdeep as much as I should have,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know how social Alan was, but as far as I know, he ran with a different circle. He wasn't with his usual posse, per se.
different circle is this?
Who did he hang out with?
I mean, he hung
Yes.
out with a bunch of the Watch throughout the years, but ever since his dad died, he just didn't really spend time with them. Again, not many people actually got to see him around too much.
Mm.
What about you, Cal? Did you hear anything like
Yeah,
weird?
uh, I mean, not necessarily anything weird. I didn't really pay too much mind to the Galoon family. I mean, other than that one time I took up the job to capture Molten.
Oh, who hired you for that?
Yeah, it was kind of a weird one, which is kind of why it stuck out to me. It was somebody who worked for one of the Masked Lords.
Mass Lords.
Huh?
They're the like the leaders of Waterdeep. Um,
Oh.
little bit of context. Since you guys aren't from Waterdeep, but uh, they have this whole idea that they don't want leaders of Waterdeep to be known. They could be somebody who's from the poorest districts or the richest districts, and so they want to keep their identity secret, so that supposedly they can run fair. It's some weird political morality stuff that is way above my head, but it wasn't one of the Masked Lords, but it was somebody who worked under them. And when they had put out the bounty, when I went to go talk to them, they had given me some letters that were detailing some of Milton's crimes. And they told me that they wanted the capture to be done publicly. And so I did, and I ended up. It was
Uh-huh.
kind of it was a little showy than I wanted it to be. I had to go up
Showy.
to the Gallon Ironwork Company, right in broad daylight, and capture him. It was all part of the job, and I had to go grab him, not really arrest him, but capture him and deliver him to the a black robe. Oh, again, you guys aren't from Waterdeep. They're the city magisters. Um, yeah, so from what I was told, that Milton was using his position of power and he was suspect of corruption. And he was using his influence under the watch to avoid arrest, and so uh this individual who had hired me wanted it to be officially arrested, and he thought that a showy scene was the way to do it.
Do you know who of the Masked Lords it could have been?
No, no. It wasn't one of the Masked Lords. It was somebody who worked for them.
Someone who worked for one of the.
Also, can I insight check this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dang.
14.
Um, Alrighty. It was 13 sterling.
I know. My dumb
Good.
son, I hate
Please.
him.
Please.
I mean, he's. Oh no, you
Come
guys.
on, man.
So I mean, he seems
Roll for
truthful.
Macaria.
Alright,
Yeah, roll
alright,
for
alright, alright.
Macaria.
Here, let me roll for Macaria.
Please.
Macaria. D&D Beyond, sorry. I have to pull up my Macaria sheet for me.
Oh no.
Insight +3. Okay. So.
Should D20 +3.
Yeah, hold on. I need to find it on my fucking how to type that out.
Cyril, you fucking. She's not listening.
There you go.
Oh, same as
14.
Jaren.
So same as Jaren. I mean, as far as you guys could hear, he seems truthful. Again, in the moment, he
Ooh.
kind
Oh,
of seems a little
18
hard to
from
read.
Zoe.
How's 18?
18. Yeah, he's seems like he's the hesitation is more of him trying to recall back, since it's been about 50 years
50
for
years.
him. And you can tell there's a little bit of uncomfort with this this job that it gives him. He doesn't necessarily like how there was so much about how this job had to be done.
Oh.
And he seems to not just have a bit of uncomfort when he describes how is it done, as if this is not usually how he does jobs.
Oh. Why did they reach out to you specifically?
No, it was just a general post, and I had come back from a particularly more physical job, so I was kind of more interested in one that wasn't a little less
Showy.
not necessarily showy. It was more
It was pretty showy.
I didn't necessarily want to go and get into a big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like Malton wasn't. He's just a businessman. Probably an easy
Mhm.
takedown. That's
That's
me
just go-
saying
That's
that.
what
not
I was
Sterling.
thinking. That's what Cal's saying, insinuating.
He's just a businessman.
He's just a business.
You breathe on him and he's probably gonna die.
Oh dear.
You know,
Oh, great heavens!
anyone by the name Dracos?
No. I do not.
Oh, what was that one? Do you happen to
Silverport?
know Silverport? I know he's just probably just a random guy, but you know, just in case.
I'll roll for it.
I feel like the chances are unlikely because it's just his personal guard, but who knows? You know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes
Who
people know
knows?
people.
No, I don't know it.
Mhm.
I don't know him. Or her. I don't know.
Them?
True. I
Them.
don't know if it's he or her. Say them.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. Mm.
I don't know. What should we do about this?
I don't.
So
You see?
Cal's kind of looking, so he's like, so you guys seem to be talking a lot about the Galoon stuff and Alan. You guys thinking that he's the one who stole the imbuite?
So far, it seems like he has all the motive to. Though,
Right now,
it's getting a little messy with the whole murder thing. And we don't know
Murder?
if he's actually tied to it, so if you do
Oh.
happen to see him, I think it might be best
Gonna
to...
see him there in the basement.
I know, I don't know! He could go out during the day, he's a sneaky guy. He can sneak around. If you see him, best avoid him. He might be off his rocker right now.
You're saying Alan's going around murdering and stealing.
We
I
don't
think
know
he's
for
going around
sure.
murdering. But there was some stuff that we found at his stage. I'm whispering this. I don't trust Irma.
You're just gonna.
But
you're just gonna
Irma
like-
runs a shady business. What's she gonna do?
Yeah, what if she's the one who's part of the masked lords?
Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's a little too late. Kind of been talking a lot out loud about this stuff.
I've been kind of like leaning in close to talk.
Is she
Jared's been
still
going to
listening
reach in to pet the toad.
She's
burn his
She's kind
hand.
of sitting there, leaning on one of the
Burn his hand.
posts, just listening. There's like a smile on her face as she's kind of taking in bits and pieces of this gossip that you guys have been doing.
What's this?
But like,
smile
if
mean?
she's letting the number one like suspect stay here, I don't see why she would.
She doesn't like
say anything
Cal.
else.
Plus, it's a cover.
But
Do you want to?
she's literally been helping him this whole time.
You want to insight the smile?
Yeah, I will.
Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Incite the smile. Incite the smile. Actually,
Cyril.
I'll help too. We all just look over at Irma.
Yeah, she kind of just smiles and
24!
There's a little
Nat
dainty-
20!
dainty little wave.
Damn.
Jaren waves back with laser eyes.
Her eyes are
That one.
locked onto Cal, and seeing kind of Cal crunch his face and seem to be really lost in thought and thinking, you can kind of see there's just pure enjoyment to see Cal squirm a little bit. But other than that, she's just there doesn't seem like there's any call of action. She just seems to like to see Cal suffer.
Yeah. See, it's,
A little
it's
bit
fine.
in the moment.
It's fine.
Actually, if anything, a lot of what you guys are saying is not surprising her as
Mm.
well.
All right. Where were we? Oh yeah, the whole murder thing.
The murder. Murder.
Yeah.
The murder
So wait-
did actually. I will say the murder did kind of make her tilt her head a little bit, but
Who wouldn't?
yeah, it's a murder. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know for certain that Alan's the one who did it, but it is a little suspicious that he disappeared around the same time that that his field hand was murdered on his property,
Mm-hmm.
and his little personal boat's missing.
There's the chance that he thought maybe he was next.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think
True,
about
too.
that?
He also could have been kidnapped, or maybe he
Napped
doesn't
kid.
even know about the murder. Maybe he just left before it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's a little bit messy. Be careful is all I'm saying if you do happen to go out.
So you don't know where he is.
Not yet, but we're gonna keep looking, I think.
Might be a bit hard to detect, maybe.
We do have to take the toad, though.
What do you mean by
Yeah.
hard to detect?
What was it that he took again?
Oh,
He has an amulet.
An
of
amulet.
Non-detection.
yeah. We saw it
Hmm.
when we broke into his place the other night. And it was
And
gone
we
when we
didn't
went
break
back.
anywhere. We investigated.
I mean, we investigated today under
Mhm.
the Watch's eyes. That was a
Mhm.
little scary.
Okay. Yeah.
That was scary. Anyways, we investigated today, and we investigated the other night. So,
Moving on.
Moving on.
What we found was some sort of arrow thing and a amulet of non-detection. So I assume because he was seen taking those before leaving on his boat, he has to be wearing the amulet.
Do you have an idea of where he might have gone?
Not yet. Is there any place that you know of that he might have like frequented
I mean,
when he was depressed after his father died?
Cal kind of shrugs and Thraven's like, I'm not his fucking keeper. But
Rumors
He
would be
kinda-
good too.
I mean, Cal kind of goes over. He's like, "Well, there is also his company, or his dad's company that he inherited. But as far as I know, that company, it's on its last days. Um, there's been a lot of rumors about that it's not long until the company's under. If anything, a lot of the people who seem to know those who work there are already looking for other employment.
Oh.
In desperate times call for desperate measures, all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know where that is? His company?
Yeah, it should be somewhere in the C ward. Um, let me roll something.
What if that
Real quick.
what if
No.
Chloe while Jen's rolling, this is me talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What if Chloe had found something
Mm-hmm.
that could help Alan's like company thing, and that's why he killed her
Mhm.
for the item? She wasn't missing money. And she still had the items on her, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but if he found one that was specifically something that could help him, why would the other items matter?
True.
He didn't have to take everything. He could just take the one thing.
True.
Irma kind of a little bit, like for a little bit of intention, and she goes, "I might know a rumor or two."
Oh.
Everyone look over at
So,
her like,
At this
huh?
point,
and she kind of
anything.
smiles a little bit, does a little bit of a wave.
Anything.
And yes, it is true that the Galoon company for the armory and weaponry,
Ironwork.
it never really took off, and it seemed to have struggled since day one. Malton didn't knew what the hell he was doing, creating that company. But there is a rumor, ever since a few years ago, that there might be somewhere else that might be manufacturing for the Galoons. Some, dare I say, cheaper labor.
Cheaper labor.
Cheaper labor. What?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
They fucking. It's more illegal shit and probably hurting people. I know, I'm thinking child labor or slavery. Either way, it's
Oh
horrible.
no.
Oh, gods. Okay, those rumors happen to say where? This other manufacturing, organization was?
Oh, why don't you guys take a guess?
In the field ward.
There you go.
Oh god.
Well, I guess it's
Duh.
nearby somewhere.
It's gonna
I mean,
look
we're
like,
here already.
Oh, gods.
gonna look like Victorian England.
Oh, no.
No. Hi, Titia.
Okay.
That's me saying that, by the way.
Do the rumors happen to say under, like, what guise the organization's operating under?
Oh, no, no.
Yeah, figured.
All I know is that it potentially could be somewhere in this ward,
Mm-hmm.
and that from my intel in the watch that Alan has over the past few years made a lot of trips to the field ward in and out, and I do think for a wealthy family to be visiting one of the poorest wards seems a bit suspicious.
He did.
Yeah,
Was trying to transport that iron toad through here.
that is where the Iron Toad got confiscated.
Yeah.
At the gates into the field ward.
Mm-hmm.
So, were we gonna... Should we look for it?
Are we doing this
I mean,
now?
it is kind of late.
It's kind of
Get away.
Kim.
She's stepping on my keyboard.
She wants a type.
She wants to participate.
She wants to eat what I'm eating. It's her favorite.
What are you eating?
Chicken.
What? Oh. It's the wrong
Anyways. Do you guys want to check it out today or
Wait, what time is it?
another time? It's like
It
evening.
is
Parties.
evening.
Oh, okay.
Might be a little dangerous to be wandering around the
Yeah.
field ward at night.
That's a bit.
I have
don't
one
know
wild
what-
sheep left if we run into too much danger. Otherwise,
Well,
it'll be very
if
alerting.
it's any consolation to you guys here, if you're afraid of him losing the trail, take it as somebody who does hiding of special interest for a living. Those who are in hiding don't seem to wander very far, only when the dust settles.
Oh.
Maybe it might be good to do it tomorrow then.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for the dust to settle and my feathers to grow.
Yeah.
Seven, I don't think those are gonna grow
Hopefully.
overnight, but
They will if I water them. I've seen plants grow.
plant. Not overnight, but whatever you say, bud.
I just need to eat so I can grow big and strong.
Yeah, that's what you need, 7.
I need water deep
good
specialty
meal.
foods. I want food that I've never had before.
Well,
Like what?
Like a water burger.
Water Burger.
Like a water burger.
Welcome to Water Burger. Water Burger.
A
Well,
day
we
like
could go.
a day like today, I need to fill my stomach.
Oh dear.
Potentially eat out on your way back to the
That's true.
Exactly.
All right. With kind of like you guys, while you're debating this, Thraven kind of goes over to Cyril and kind of goes, "Well, if you seem to be going to go try to go after Alan, please let me come with you."
Oh.
You're a suspect.
Yeah,
You know,
but
it's too dangerous.
so is Alan.
For you.
I can handle myself. Trust me, I've had my fair share of fights with Alan, and I'm familiar with the way he fights. I can handle myself.
I
You
know,
fought
but
Alan?
Wait,
what if
you're familiar with how he fights?
Yeah, over the times I've been living here in Waterdeep, he's always come to pick a bone with me, and
Hmm?
always kind of ends with me kicking his butt.
What?
And you learned your fighting style from your uncle?
I mean, from all other types,
From
it
your
was kind of a shared learn.
escapades.
Mm-hmm.
But what if the watch catches you? Before
Well, I'm already here in the field ward. There's no watch here. That's why I'm hiding here.
True, we haven't seen many watch people or walking around, huh? in this area? Or have we?
I don't think there's any
Uh-huh.
watch here.
There's no.
They're at the
they're
gate
all
and that's it.
concentrated. Oh,
Out of sight.
if you're insisting. Cyril like catches a glance at Kel and looks him in the eye.
Cal's a little lost in thought right now.
What? Oh,
Cal's not home right now.
he's not.
Cal's
home
not
right now?
home.
Where did he go?
He's in his head. He's thinking real hard right now. Kind of goes up and looks up at you, like kind of. He was brown nosing from what it seemed like for a bit.
Staring at the toad.
He was just doing the little fire thing. He seemed to be really lost in thought.
Something on your mind, Cal?
Mm-hmm. Are you? Are you okay?
No, it's nothing.
Can't be.
No, it's just what are your guys' plans to deal with Alan?
First we gotta sniff him out,
Mm-hmm.
but on full belly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... Well...
Wait. Oh, we should have took something from his place.
What?
Had Zoe turn into like a wolf or something and sniff him out.
Don't sorry, this is Makaria saying. Well, don't I have the letters?
Oh. But
Oh,
those
yeah.
smell like
Yeah.
one?
That
Dude,
was from his place.
I'm the best detective ever.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the plan is tomorrow we
Zoe
find
can't
him and
transform
we...
anymore today.
No, she has one more.
Yeah, she had two.
Yeah, one
She
more.
turned
Oh,
into
she
a
did.
parrot and then went back and then turned into a parrot
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's already two.
Four.
That's what.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There's
so I
two
think the
right off the
plan
bat.
is tomorrow we're gonna go sniff him out,
Yep.
question him, bring him to
Mhm.
justice.
Then hopefully he has
Yes.
the thing that we're looking for.
Yeah, if we can
Gosh,
catch him with the
traces of it.
imbuite, then
Mm-hmm.
he'll be caught red-handed.
Hmm.
And will be fully rested.
That's true.
But so will we.
I mean,
I mean,
we could
What?
look now since we're already in here.
We lack a better nose, so to speak.
Yeah. That is true.
It's also been a
Um,
long day.
I'm sure he'll come out. He's probably being extra cautious.
What's her
Irma
name?
goes,
Irma said
Yeah,
we
Irma.
should check while he's not far. He can't go far until the dust settles. If we wait a day, the dust will settle.
No, she was trying to say that he's not going anywhere until this whole thing blows over. That may take a little while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
things
it's
are
not gonna be
they're not
cleared
gonna
up
forget about the
overnight.
murder in one night.
Yeah. She was
Mhm.
saying that he's gonna be here a while and to
Yeah,
not worry about
that's-
him leaving. Because he's
Yeah,
hiding,
Jan.
just like Thravian and Calvin. They're hiding. They've been hiding for a few days now.
Yeah,
They're
and look,
fine.
they're here. They live here
Yeah.
practically.
Yeesh.
You misunderstood that in the completely opposite direction. This is how we get so
I
like
said-
sidetracked.
I
dude.
said chill, and Nat took it as
We
hurry.
have to go
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, I took it as you can't chill. We have to get him now while he's hidden, while he's close. That's what I took it as.
Oh my
You can't
God.
just bum rush into things.
This
Yeah.
is
Ew!
how we
I didn't say
get
Jaren
so
was smart,
flip-flopped,
okay?
man. This is how we get
Jaren's not
so
smart.
flip-flopped all the
Damn,
time.
Jaren's
I'm ready to chase down the suspects, okay?
it's Jaren's murder mystery love.
He's living his dream.
He's going, I'm so close.
I'm so close. I need more clues.
We do kind of need, we're definitely gonna need Zoe's help with tracking him, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be best to do it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Irma kind of
good.
looks over and she goes, "Well, if you guys are so worried about leaving the field ward, you do know you're more than welcome to stay down in the cellar."
Oh. Oh.
True, but
And also enjoy some fights as well.
Oh, wait. We need to make sure that the toad is scribable.
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot.
when is he gonna check?
We don't know.
Is he gonna call me again in the morning and be like, "Where's the toad?" Well, you see.
Mm,
That.
I believe in you.
You should message him being like, "Here, scry now. We're with the toad right now."
We have to go and take him outside.
Yeah. Wait. Doesn't scrying pick up location? Or no?
It
Yeah, but they kinda
potentially
see her
can.
around.
But
Potentially
it's like
can.
scrying is more of like you scry on the object and everything else is blurry.
Oh.
hmm So if they're scrying on the toad, they see the toad. They see what the toad is doing. But everything around them is blurry and you can hear like vague voices as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's like your focus is on the toad.
Oh, okay.
But if you
Well,
talk, they can probably recognize your voices, but it'll just be on the toad.
Mm-hmm.
cool. I thought it was like see the toad and they can like look around.
No, no.
Cool. All right. I guess we could just keep in the field ward. And pretend we're at some sort of inn thing tomorrow.
I mean, if you guys don't want to be in the cellar, I'm sure we can make a room for you, but like any other inn, if you do take a room, I will have to charge.
Of course.
Are we still paying for our rooms?
I thought we paid in advance.
Yeah. Oh well.
And our horses are still there.
Horses are enjoying the ship's prowl.
That's fine.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
getting pampered.
Hopefully. Hopefully that person kept showing up. We don't know. We never really checked in. Those poor horses, we promised.
We
them
left
so
money
much.
with them though, so that they could.
Carrots for weeks.
True. So, we staying in the field ward tonight? We getting 2 rooms?
We're getting swifty.
How much for a room, Irma?
Probably around 2 silver per room.
Nice. Sounds good to me.
Easy.
Alrighty.
All right. So pretty much, she kind of leans off the pole that she's been leaning on to listen to your guys' conversation. Kind of walks over and kind of leads you up to a section that leads to where the fight ring is. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So she
I'm gonna
kind of-
grab the toad.
Yeah, you kind of grab the toad from Cal.
Thanks for watching him.
Yeah, no problem. He's keeping me warm. Kind of like shivers a little bit now that he's no longer sitting
Oh,
by it
I'm
with the
sorry,
toad.
Cal.
He has a cloak on. He's
He
fine.
does. He's just being dramatic.
What a baby.
I know he's baby girl.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Hey, baby girl.
Baby girl.
Baby gorilla.
What? It's gorilla.
But so Irma kind of leads you to from the fight rings to a little offshoot, where she kind of goes over and she goes, "Oh, these are the doors. They lock from the inside, and I don't know. You probably have skills to lock them from the outside."
What?
She's
Oh.
just saying that you have to lock them from the inside. There's no keys to
Oh.
these doors.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fair.
I
That's
guess
fine.
schmear good for a minute. Sorry.
Mhm.
All right.
And she goes, again, do enjoy some of our fights out here. And don't be afraid to bet
Oh.
on some.
Dude, I'm definitely betting on short.
Wasn't no, it's small.
The small.
Short.
Oh,
The
the small.
The small. Forgot already.
The small.
The small.
I
and the
did. I
shadows.
remember his
small.
name. Small, short.
The small. Short. Small. And, yeah, and she leaves you to your rooms, which when you open up these doors, very simple. There's just a bed. There is a very old, what looks like couch,
Mm-hmm.
and a table, and one chair.
There's a couch.
Oh.
How
Oh,
Never had a
one
couch
bed
in
and
the
a
room
couch.
before.
I can take the couch.
No, I
I'm
can take the
assuming,
bed.
And this is
I'm
two,
assuming
and
we're
there's
getting
two
two.
rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Two
I'm
rooms,
assuming
yeah.
we need two.
Tub
I can take
is
the
But each
couch.
of them are, yeah. One of them is in like red colors, and the other one is in like a foresty green.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Sterling, you can take the
yeah.
bed. I have something I need to do, anyways. So
You sure? I
Yeah.
don't mind taking the couch.
plus I've got this guy here.
It's up to
Yeah,
Is it
Toad.
on me?
It's all the more
Toad,
reason to take the bed.
Toad.
sitting
That guy's big.
sitting next to Cal is like sleepy eyed.
It's all the more reason to take the bed so you have a little bit more room with the toad.
He's gonna burn the bed.
You don't think he's gonna burn the couch?
I could put something on the couch.
Okay.
The
Where's
plate,
the pot?
right? And the
Where's
pot.
the pot?
Isn't that where are you gonna be sleeping then? There's
The
more room on the
couch?
bed. Just
I have something I need to do.
You can still just take the bed. I can just sleep on the couch.
It's fine.
Sterling's
Do
taking
we
the
have
couch.
bed rolls? Oh my god.
He takes the couch. He puts the stuff on the couch. He's already sitting on the couch.
He's setting his stuff down.
Why are
He
you
can
being
settle
so stubborn about this?
down. You have a whole toad there. It's fine.
Exactly. There's a whole ass couch right here that I could have used.
Whoa.
That was me. Jaren swore. Why'd you do that?
What's
Evan, what do
happening?
you take?
Are we
Sterling's
still
sitting on
in the
couch.
cellar?
No, you guys are in
Never mind.
like I would say like the side rooms. Yeah. Like
Aw.
up on the ground level. I would say ground level, but you guys are all underground.
Oh.
All right. Karya takes the bed.
Yeah.
In the
that's
girls'
fine,
room.
that's fine. That's
She
fine.
takes the bed.
Is there a tub?
Is there a tub?
You can ask for a tub.
I asked for one at the desk.
She kind of gives you a little bit of a strange look at first. But goes, all right. All right. So yeah, I can give you guys a tub. And she kind of, you can see her cast a little bit of a spell. She kind of sends a message out, and she goes, it's on the way.
I appreciate it greatly, thank you.
No problem. I do understand what it's like to be a little bit hydrated, as she is a Triton, by the way.
She's
You
what?
guys had
Wait.
forgotten that. She's a Triton. She's one of those little
A
fish people.
Triton?
Oh.
She's a
Oh.
Triton.
People.
Fellow
Cool.
waterfolk, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Extra
Nice.
bueno.
Alrighty. So, and in a matter of time, the tub does come in. You see like two of the staff members carefully lugging this tub into the room. Very carefully, trying not to hit into these small confined spaces. They hit the door like, oh shit, she's gonna kill us. She's gonna kill us. We gotta be, as they carefully put the tub down. And they'll go, we'll leave buckets by your door if you want to fill up the tub.
No need. She just
All
does her
right.
cantrip for water, and there it goes.
All right. There you go. There you go. Hey, less work for us.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And with that, as it is 11 o'clock,
Hmm.
I'm gonna call it here. Nice little short
Nice.
session. We'll
We're still
finish up the night.
alive!
Yee!
Yeah.
Yay!
Alright,
Hey.
the Triton more a little later on the water aspect.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Alrighty. Thank you to those who watched or will watch. Keep an eye out on our Instagram for last minute stream updates or in my Discord server for also last minute stream updates.
you never know.
I believe we're playing on Friday. I believe.
Yes.
But
I think so. Short session.
Potentially.
yeah, I think it's going to be another late short session. Not that late.
Mhm.
Not as late as today.
Well, not
but-
too late. Yeah.
A late-ish short session.
Ladle.
Ladle.
Little
Alrighty.
That's
Thank you
me.
guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Mm-hmm.